Ladies and gentlemen, my darling's distractions.
Life finds a way.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my darling's distractions. My name is Luke, and I'm joined as always by my lovely wife, Deb. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Luke. Hi, everyone.
Hey, we have some extra people with us today. So we've decided it's been quite a while since we've had a family episode to bring all of our family members together. And so we thought we'd have everybody come on. So we have all three of our kids. And so first of all, we have our oldest daughter, Hope. Hi, Hope.
Hi.
Hey, thank you for coming on the show, Hope. It's been a long time since you've been on the show. Oh, I don't know if we decided like 5 years ago. But anyway, yeah, maybe that long. Maybe
No, probably, I don't think we've been doing the podcast quite that long.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, anyway, next up we have
How about we say season one?
In season one, yeah.
Distractions.
Yes, season one. They're
Season
on.
one.
All right, we also have up our next daughter, Olivia. Hi, Olivia.
Hello.
Hey. Yep. And lastly, but not leastly, we have our son, Griffin. Say hi, Griffin.
Hi, Griffin.
Hey, so we are, I was kind of tasked with, or I think Olivia, maybe it was your idea to do a kids episode. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we thought about, boy, it's been a while since we've done a kids episode. And so I was thinking about different subjects we could do and something that would appeal to the whole family. And so I thought, we'll jump right into today's topic. I thought today's topic could be family video games. So, I wanted to hear a little bit about what everybody's experience was with family video games. And so I thought I would go first and then I'd ask each of you. So, as a child, my experience with video games with my family was mostly with my siblings. Like my siblings would play games together. And every once in a while, we could get my dad to play a video game with us. But then pretty soon, he didn't really play video games anymore because they got too complicated. He would like try to play like Mario Kart and it would make him sick, or he would play like any of the games like GoldenEye or anything like that. He'd try to play them and he just got too confused. So he stopped playing probably after the very first Mario game.
Dr. Mario is
and he played a lot of like Tetris and Dr. Mario.
I've heard that he liked that one.
But then at that point, as soon as like the original Nintendo, the NES was done, he was pretty much done playing video games. So family video games turned into just sibling video games after that.
You know what Mario's like game that came out that just lost me? Like I was like, I'm done now.
Okay.
It was the one that was. Is there a 3D Mario? Like
where
Super
like,
Mario 3D World.
Yeah, there's that one. There's also Super Mario
Or Odyssey.
Yeah, or Odyssey. I think the one you're thinking of is Super Mario 64.
Maybe
it's
that's the one.
An old one.
There's two joysticks that you have to move with your thumb.
I don't know that one.
So like that was the first time you had to like move one to look this way, but also move one to run.
You had to move one stick to move the camera around.
Yeah, as soon as I started playing that, I just thought, nope. Give me... What's the one where you have a raccoon tail?
Oh, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, I liked that one.
Well, there were multiple. There's a lot of Mario games with raccoon tails.
Yeah, I think they brought it back in a couple other games.
Super Mario 3D World.
Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D Land.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Mommy, did you play video games? Like, did you have family video game time with your siblings?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Not at all? Like, you guys didn't play 2-player or 3-player games, or?
I'm pretty sure not.
Okay.
We never had a video
or like
game.
trade off the controller?
No.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
I know. We never had a video game console. We had a computer at one point where so we would play PC games like Commander Keen and King's Quest and that kind of stuff. But it was just whoever's time it was to play. They were
They're
the one that
only
got to play
and
it.
like what could
you
somebody
were,
like
in a room by yourself?
Oh, really?
Nobody. else in the room listening to things like Starship and
So like the person, like it would be like off limits if somebody would have like stood or sat behind you.
you could, but nobody did.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
ever remember being in that room with
Okay.
anyone else while I was playing Commander Keen.
All right.
Aside from someone coming in and saying, it's my turn now.
Oh, okay.
Like, Mom said you're done or something like that.
That might be something we don't have to deal with as much in our family, just because I think most games now have multiplayer. Like they've either like multiple controllers, if it's like on the Wii U, or like we have enough computers to play computer games at the same time.
You know what I do remember, though, is that we all played King's Quest, and someone started writing down,
Okay.
first do this, then
Okay.
do this, then do this,
Yeah.
like to solve the puzzles so that you could get further in.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like there was one point where he was like on a cliff, and he was climbing a cliff, and you had to solve like 4 different puzzles to be able to get to the top or something. Oh, and then one time he was in this maze inside of a cave up against, there was like a minotaur inside the cave, and you had to complete this maze to get past him.
Oh.
Somebody
So
wrote
somebody
down all
wrote
the
down
hacks.
all the-
Yeah,
oh,
they wrote
okay.
it down so that the next person
So
could know.
that was kind of family gaming a little bit.
I guess so. That's what it looked like in our family. We
Yeah.
had like friends, of course, that had like, there was this one friend, Lindsay, who had the one with the raccoon. What was it called again?
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Okay, yeah. She had that game. That's where I played that game because she had it, and we just liked going over to her house because then we could play 2-player.
Right, yeah.
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 The end.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, it looks a little bit different for our family, like I said, because we have consoles that have multiple controller ports, and we also have multiple computers.
In our house, we have like 4 computers in one room. The only
Yeah.
device that we really have to pass around is the iPad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Olivia always calls the
Yeah,
iPad.
yeah.
Like 3 days prior, she's like, I called the iPad on Friday. And I'm like, I don't do that. You just make that up.
So,
Yeah.
so it's
Don't give me
something.
my ideas.
It's something that sounds pretty similar to what Mom had to do in their house, where like you had to split up time. So we do have to split up time on the iPad. But when it comes to like most video games, we're able to share. So I had a couple of questions for each one of you kids about kind of family video game time. So we'll start with Griffin. Griffin, if you had to think about what one of your favorite like video games to play, not by yourself, but with the family, do you have a favorite? Or maybe not your favorite, but just what is one that you've thought back in the overtime that you've enjoyed playing with other people, specifically your family?
Raft.
Oh, Raft. So what do you do in the game Raft?
Well, you're stuck on this raft, and you have this hook, and you have to collect resources.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, build up your ship, and you can find islands.
Yeah. So that is, that's a good survival game, and that's a good 4-player computer game. Yeah, we can all play that at the same time. So yeah, we'll get that together, and we'll all get on the same raft floating in the middle, and we have a shark that's constantly chasing us named Bruce. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we
what
also have taco jaws and taco bowls. Yeah,
that's
whenever we kill like an animal in the game, we'll use
put
its
its
head.
head.
We'll put up its head and put
Oh
signs
yeah,
in it. And
yeah. You
name
get
it.
his head as a trophy.
Yeah.
So our shark head is named Taco Jaws, and our warthog head is called Taco Bowl.
Yeah, Taco Jaws, Taco
Which
Jaws, Taco
makes
Bowl.
Taco
sense.
Jaws and Taco Bowl.
Our family really likes tacos.
Yeah, that's true.
We do.
Yeah. And so, okay, yeah, Raft is a good example of a game we've played together. And that's kind of recent. That's a more recent game we've just played within like the last year. So that's a good one. All right, Olivia, can you think of a game that we've played together as a family that that you think that you've enjoyed, and just, it doesn't have to be your favorite, but just something you've enjoyed playing with, and it doesn't have to be all of us, maybe just a couple of us. Could be any amount.
Probably Gang Beasts.
Oh, Gang Beasts. All right. Can you explain what the game Gang Beasts is?
So it's a game where you fight and you pick out your character and you pick out your color, and there's a bunch of maps, and you get to throw people and pick up people and knock them out, and it is fun.
Yeah.
Because you can like throw them off the world. It's fun.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those games
There's
where
a
it's
lot of maps.
yeah, it's like floppy too.
Sound really violent.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, like one button like does one hand and one button does the other hand, so it's kind of hard.
Really.
Y picks
like
you up.
B is head, but then like if you head bottom enough, you can knock them
knock
out, and then like you pick them up, and there's this map called Blimp, and then you can just like throw them off the blimp.
Yeah.
And
That's one of our favorites, isn't it?
if
Blimp one.
yeah, because like it turns two, so like Or
It
sometimes
turns to you just holding on while another person
Yeah.
is headbutting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenarios where like somebody's holding you overhead trying to throw you out and you're holding on to them so they can't throw you out. So yeah,
You're coming with me.
yeah, exactly. And it makes a lot of really funny scenarios where you're like hanging off the edge of a building and somebody's like kicking your hand to try to make you fall down. Yeah.
I always wear the burger hat, and then
Yeah.
like someone will rip it off and throw it in the ocean, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm always like a purple penguin. Daddy, I don't know what you are.
I'm just usually a dude with a mustache.
Yeah.
I'm a yellow cat.
Ooh.
All right, and lastly, Hope, tell us, is there a game that we've played as a family that you kind of think has been fun to play together?
I really like the game Stick Fight, but we haven't played that one very recently. One that we've played more recently is a game called Rocket League.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so all right, let's explain Stick Fight. Well, I think you can understand. So I'll explain Stick Fight, you explain Rocket League. So Stick Fight is basically, imagine stick figures fighting each other. I think that's it.
And guns dropping from the
Yeah,
skies.
yeah, that's right. Yep, and like swords and things drop and you try to fight each other.
There's one gun that like literally
maps.
spawns just a black hole, and then like you have to
You
go
get sucked in.
underground or like under a roof to actually stay safe.
And I think some of what makes that game fun is there's some really crazy guns. Like
Yeah.
one of them, there's just
One
like
of them shoots flying snakes.
yeah, one of them just shoots snakes with wings on it that fly around the map
there's
and try to
a-
get you.
There's a knife that it's like a transportation
Like
knife.
you can
Like a
teleport
blink
and-
sword, yeah.
A little bit too much chaos in
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite levels are the ones where they tell your stats.
Oh yeah, and you can just see how well you're doing.
And you just stop fighting and just read what they're saying.
And
Like,
Olivia, always,
Yellow has fired 647 bullets.
Yeah.
Great job, Yellow.
Yeah.
And one of them is like red has fallen off the world 16 times. Nobody else has fallen off the world that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's usually Hope.
Yeah, that's usually me. That's because I always get confused on who I am for
Right,
some
right.
I'm always
reason,
yellow,
and then I like walk off the edge and I'm like, oh, I died.
for me, I like there's this one gun that fires like unlimited bullets, and whenever you get to that map that tells you your stats, it's just like blue has missed 500 bullets.
Yeah. Says how many shots you've missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps track of a bunch of that stuff. So, Hope, can you kind of explain what Rocket League is? That one might be a little bit tricky.
Rocket League is a game where you can basically you play soccer or basketball or different sports with cars.
Right.
And so like you can control and customize a car, and then our family likes to play soccer, and so we will like ram into a big soccer ball with this car that we are controlling and try to get it in the other person's goal.
But you can do kind of cool things like it's built up like a big bowl, so you can drive up the side, and there's also like boosts and jumps and flips you can do. So it ends up being pretty complicated.
There are also abilities like spike, like the ball is basically stuck to you, and then there's like the boot, you can kick players.
Right.
You can blow up people too.
Yeah, if you go fast enough. There's the boxing glove to punch the ball, and there's the freeze to freeze the ball, and
Yeah, there's lots
plunger
of
to
powers
pull
up.
the ball.
Yeah, lots of power ups. So we've obviously played quite a few games as a family.
You've come a long way from
Without
Raccoon
her.
Tales.
yeah. And some of these, so what I thought would be kind of fun is we know that you guys seem to like family video games or video games you can play as a family, but I'm wondering how much you actually know about those video games. So I want to figure out how much you know by in a little segment here that I'd like to call Quiz Me Baby. No, it's just.
All right.
I think it's just oh baby baby.
Oh baby, baby.
All right. So this is how this quiz is going to work. We're going to have a quiz of some of the music from some family video games. I've got 18 different games picked out. Every one of these games we've played as a family. So we'll play a versus game. We're gonna play mommy versus the kids. So you're gonna.
I like this. We obviously know who's
This is
gonna win.
unfair teams right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Griffin.
So what we will do is I'll play the audio clip. We'll listen to it play through, and then afterwards, we'll let mommy guess first, and then the kids will get a chance to say what their guess is. Now, so if you know it, don't say it out loud because you don't want mom to steal your answer. So the kids be thinking about, and then after mommy guesses, you guys will have a quick chance to talk if you guys want to decide which one you think it is.
Is it the video game theme song?
Not necessarily. It could be just some music that plays during
That plays during the
Or
music
like
that plays during the game. Our family video game music quiz. And one thing I will add before we start this quiz is I would say that we can comfortably recommend any of these video games to be a family video game. They're all, I think, all rated like, I don't know what you'd call it,
I
like
don't know.
everybody. Rated E for everybody.
That's something I've heard before.
Yeah, E for everybody. So
Rated E
these
for
are all
everybody.
games. I think we've enjoyed them all. So we'll see how well we can pick out these games. All right, here is question number 1. All right, so I put about 20 seconds of each clip in here. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start with mommy. Kids, be thinking in your head, and then you'll have a chance to talk about it. Okay. Mom.
Okay, so this is the Nintendo, the Mario game, where I would say it's more 3D than 2D, and it you can play with 4 people or maybe 3, and you navigate into different worlds, and when you stop on a place, you all fly up in the sky and go down the pipe. Right? You know that I'm right.
So you've done a great job explaining.
What it's called. Mario Land.
Okay. All right. So
Mario World. I
right.
reserve both
all right.
titles.
So mommy, I will say that you mentioned something about the game. You said it's not the perspective is what?
More 3D than 2D.
Okay. Does that help you with the idea of it at all?
Okay, so you want me to give me another shot?
I'm trying to give-
Mario 3D World.
Okay, that's mommy's guess. All right,
Okay.
kids, do you guys have a guess? What do you think it might be?
Super Mario 3D World.
Okay, that was all 3 of them saying it in.
I know,
Super
but
Mario.
Super Mario, not Mario 3D World.
All right.
And why do you give her a hint?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, the correct answer is Super Mario 3D World.
Yes,
So I
We
will.
were right.
got
We
it.
were right.
I will give both mommy and the kids because
No.
mommy needs every single one of these she can get.
There's going to be a lot I don't get.
All right. Yes, the first one, Super Mario 3D World. That was one of the very first ones. I will say my memory of that. That is, and you did a good job explaining it. That was one of the
thank you.
first ones that I remember beating all together. As in that game, if you're having a hard time, you can go into a bubble. Like if you can bubble yourself, or if you fall off the edge, you come back as a bubble. Anyway, I remember making it to Bowser and having to make it up a castle, like climbing up, and it's a super hard part of it. I was playing, and everybody else just bubbled.
yeah.
And so like I beat Bowser, but we were all there for like we all watched the credits together. That might have been one of the first games we all like watched credits on
And
together.
only, maybe?
No,
Okay.
we've finished some others, and maybe they'll be on our list.
I do remember that you can become a cat on that one.
It's got a cat suit power up.
You guys
You can
loved
also become a fire.
that. A fire?
Kind.
A fire mushroom thing.
Fire
Oh.
kind.
You can throw fireballs.
And there's a star, and
Yep.
there's a mushroom.
I think one of the interesting ones is the double cherry. So
The double cherry.
so what it does is when you grab it, you duplicate, and you're controlling 2 people at once.
And when you get
That's a
another one,
great
you go
cherry.
4,
Yeah.
and then 8,
Yeah, so you can get-
30,
Yeah,
2.
yeah, exactly.
Two.
Yep.
Math, Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good job. That is Super Mario 3D World, a good family game. All right, let's go to question number 2. All right. So, Mommy, what that peaceful music there?
I like how all of them knew just in the first 2 measures of
Like
the song.
I would say within the first 2 notes.
They knew exactly what it was. And then they just looked at me to see if I knew what it was.
No, everyone in the room was just looking at you laughing.
Do you know what it is? Because we
I don't
definitely
think she's
do.
ever played this with us.
Oh.
Okay.
She's played it like
Maybe like
once.
once.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
All
there's
right.
a hint.
There's a
Okay,
hint.
that sounded like sleepy time, so I'm gonna guess Stardew Valley.
Oh. Okay.
Is
that's
that a
good-
thing?
That's a game. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a game.
all right.
All right. Kids, you guys can talk about it before you answer. Do you guys want to talk about it a little bit?
You know what it
You think
is.
it's
We
all right,
all already know
what
it
game is this?
Minecraft.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's definitely the
such an obvious answer. Too.
Exactly.
I'm sad I wasted my guess.
yeah. we-
Obvious answer of sleepy time music.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is kind of a sleepy time. That's one of those games that we've definitely played all together. Like,
Yeah.
build a house.
But
or-
you've only played it like once or twice, and it was when
Yeah.
we used a mod on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
when-
just remember we went around trying to find animals.
yeah.
That's the Super Lucky Pets mod that I have.
Okay.
Texture pack.
So this Christmas we got a chance to play Minecraft a little bit different. We downloaded a mod for Disneyland because we know that we're going to Disneyland this summer, and so they got to explore the Minecraft version of Disneyland.
It was Disney World.
Oh,
not
sorry.
Disneyland.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was Disney
That's
World.
true.
Yeah,
So it's not going to be the same.
It's not
exact
exactly the
thing.
same, but it has some of the same rides. Griffin was able to sit on the It's a Small World ride.
For a long time.
doesn't
It
let
was
you-
so long.
It doesn't let you get up. Every time you get on
doesn't
a
let you get off.
ride, you jump, doesn't let you get out. You shift, it doesn't let you get out.
No.
You
It
leave,
won't do
rejoin,
anything.
doesn't let you get out. And I was like literally breaking the ride.
Well, because it's one of those, it's the sort of thing where they try to emulate exactly how long a ride is. And so I think Small World is like an 8 or 9 minute ride. And so when you're just like sitting in
It's
a
wonderful.
sitting in a cart and they have like the actual audio from the park.
Right.
And like you see, Minecraft versions of all the different countries. Anyway, it's just kind of interesting. You're like, that's a long.
Yeah, so
And it was different languages. It was like, oh, God,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Not like
so me and Olivia are running around the map trying to get people's signatures, and Griffin, and like in the background we can just hear "It's a small world after all."
Yeah, like the
Were
whole
you
ride.
stuck on the ride?
Yes, he was literally stuck on the ride, and
the whole time. you
okay,
had to
and
stay
he went through it like 2 or 3 times because he kept trying to get out, and then when it let him out, he accidentally clicked on it again, and so.
He reset.
Yeah.
I kept running forward and then I sat in the ride because I was so happy I ran.
He accidentally sat in the ride
Yeah.
again.
All right. Yes, so that is Minecraft, a very popular video game.
Well, now I
Very
can't guess
popular.
Minecraft ever
That's
again.
all right. No, that
Yeah.
one's done. All right. Let's go on to question number 3.
Wow. That sounded very from the 90s. I'm going to guess the very popular game called Hammer Time.
Great job.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Mommy's guess is Hammer Time.
Hammer Time.
All right. Let's see. Kids, do you know the name of do you need to talk about it first?
The only one that I don't think would know it was Hope.
No, I know what
Do
it
you know?
is.
You know.
Yeah, I
it
know
is.
Okay.
what it
All right.
is.
So,
Here we
kids,
go.
what game is this?
Fortnite.
It's Fortnite.
Oh, good
That's-
for them doing the callback
Yeah.
music there.
Did you
Ah.
you saw the kids dancing probably a little bit there. They were all doing that's an emote. So obviously a lot
trying
of
to do it.
Yeah, trying to do it. A lot of
I
a
know
lot
it
of
crosses the arms at the end. That's all I know.
a lot of modern games have emotes in them, and Fortnite is famous for having tons of different dances you can do while you're just kind of hanging out. And that one, actually, what's interesting, I think the dance that you do is one of the first dances that was put in the game. It's actually, they were copying a dance that came from the TV show Scrubs.
Oh, yeah.
One of the characters does this kind of very unique dance. Anyway, they copied it and put it in the game.
It
So
was the first dance to go.
yeah, it's a really early, like first
the
edition.
first.
See, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't
wouldn't know
realize that it was that early on, but they also have the one that Charleston does.
Uh-huh.
Not Charleston, Carlton.
Carlton does a
Yeah.
Charleston-like dance. Yeah.
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 I know that one's on there. Yeah, there's. Oh yeah, I definitely know about the dances.
And we haven't played
Never
a
would
ton
have
of.
guessed Fortnite on that one though.
Yeah, we haven't played a ton of Fortnite as a family. We've
only
played.
played 2 rounds.
I think we played 2 rounds.
We
One of
won
them
both times.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
won
say,
both times,
Yeah, we got a
yeah.
victory royale the first time. Okay,
And the second time.
All right, good job, everybody. That was Fortnite, another family game. All right, number 4. All right, Mommy gets to go guess first.
Definitely heard that song before. And Olivia, have you learned to play that song on the piano?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I would love to.
Yeah, you
I
will.
want to.
Oh boy. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but is it Stardew Valley? It just sounds sleepy, and star is a nighttime word.
Okay,
So Stardew Valley. I can't even tell you the characters of that game at all
Okay.
either.
that's right. All right, kids, do you that Mommy's guess again is Stardew Valley? Kids, do you guys have a guess?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, do you need to talk about it all? No. All right, what's the game?
Spiritfarer.
Oh, Spiritfarer, Mommy.
I'm making
Okay,
a picture out there. You should know.
It's literally on our
Yeah.
wall. Olivia made a painting of one of the characters, Stanley the Mushroom from the game, and it's literally hanging in our wall in the office right now.
From
Yeah.
Spiritfarer. It says.
Underline.
All right, so Olivia,
Consider
can
myself scolded.
yeah, that's right. Olivia, can you kind of explain what would like this one's kind of a complicated game. What would you say? How do you play this game, or what is this game like? There's only 2-player games, so we've played together, and you've played with other friends too.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the game about?
You are a Spiritfarer, basically, a spirit guardian. You collect spirits on different islands, and the further you go out in the ocean, the more islands you discover, and there's shops you can sell, and spirits turn into their spirit animals, and you have to do all their quests, kind of like their bucket list, what they want to do before they go wherever they go when
Yeah.
you take them to the Everdort.
Yeah, they pass on to whatever's
Yes,
next. Yeah.
And I know I haven't been through all of the spirits yet, but the only game I'm currently in, because you can have 3 games total, I'm in it with our neighbor, Mikey.
Yeah.
And
And you guys are getting pretty far.
together.
Yeah.
play it all the time.
I would say that this game, though, one thing to note as a family game, it's probably rated teen because there is some
Yes.
text that's kind of heavy and maybe not appropriate for all ages.
Yes.
So yeah. So anyway, good job. Number 4. All right, let's move on to question number 5. So far, I think the kids have gotten all of them right. Mommy, I think you've gotten.
I have 1 point.
Oh, okay, 1 point.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Maybe Mommy, this will help you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes. I do know this song. I've heard it a lot. And I'm trying to figure out what room in the house have I heard this song.
That's a
the
good
most.
helper, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's a Nintendo game brought to you by Nintendo. I
Okay.
think it is not Mario.
Okay.
I think that it is a game that we've played downstairs on a console. That's it. That's all I've got.
Do you have a guess of the title?
I'm gonna guess
Stardew Valley.
what is a game? I'm trying to figure out a game that we have that's not Mario. Because I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure it's not this. I'm gonna guess Pikmin.
Oh, okay. Good guess.
Thanks.
Guess. Good guess.
All right, so you guys, what do you think the answer is?
Nintendo Land.
You guys are correct. It is Nintendo Land.
I know I've heard it before,
Yeah.
but I was like,
It's
okay, it's
the
from
lobby.
Nintendo Land, but like, which one is it? Because I was
It's
trying to
the
find like
lobby.
a certain
no,
game.
it's
but
the
no.
main the main
The
plaza.
lobby.
But so it's not Mario.
Here's what's a little
There's
bit.
a Mario game in it.
Okay.
It has like all the Nintendo games. It has Pikmin, Zelda, Mario.
Mini games, though, not
Mini
the real
games,
games.
exactly.
Pikmin mini games.
Yeah, like
Samus mini games, Zelda mini games.
Well, I mean, I like how I thought of the right room.
Yeah.
And
Good job. You got close, Mom.
Nintendo. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good deductions.
Yeah. We've played a lot in Nintendo Land. All right, Mama, let's see if you can get this one. Number 6.
I know it.
I think I know this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jackbox.
Okay. All right.
Does she have to say which game?
Well, that's a good question.
I know which game.
Well, maybe Drawful.
Okay, so Mom.
Jackbox Drawful.
All right, that's Mommy's guess.
If it's in Jackbox.
All right, so Mommy's guess is Drawful. Kids, do you guys have a guess? You guys? All right, what's the game? Do you think?
Drawful 2.
Yeah, it is Drawful too.
Drawful 2.
We'll give it to Mommy though. She needs these points.
Yeah.
She
There's-
hasn't said
how did
which
you-
Drawful.
How did you know it was Drawful 2?
We've never played Drawful 1.
Oh, okay.
We've
Got
played
it.
Yeah,
Drawful
we have.
Animate.
We've played Drawful 2 and Drawful Animate.
Yeah, it's possible. Like, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever
What
played
is
Drawful.
Drawful 1 then?
It's just like Drawful 2. It's you only have one color instead of 2 colors. Yeah, there's not much
We've never
difference.
played it. We've never played
So
it.
who wants to?
why we haven't played
So maybe somebody can, or Mom, you could probably do this. Can you kind of explain what is Jackbox first of all, and then what is Drawful?
Jackbox is on the Steam platform and it offers a lot of mini games. It's based off of You Don't Know Jack, don't you think? Like it's kind
It's
of
the same company,
an
yeah.
extension of that. And there's a lot of different games that they just regularly release a Jackbox bundle. And Drawful is one of the games there. They also have one that's like, Murder Mystery Party. There's a lot. Isn't there kind of like a Balderdash type of one?
Yeah, there's a lot of like you make up an answer to something, and everybody tries to figure out which one's
Which one's the fake?
right. Yep.
So it's a really fun party option.
And what's unique about it is you can get a lot more than just 4 players because instead of using controllers, it uses devices like tablets, phones, computers. Yep. Yeah, we've definitely played that as a family a number of times, haven't we? Yeah, and that's a popular when we've got like relatives or other friends over. It's often a choice and a good one to play remotely. If you're looking for a good family game to play and you're not all in the same room, it's really easy to do. Just share
That
your
was a
screen.
pandemic choice of ours.
You just share the room code.
Yep. All right, question number 7. Let's go through these.
This one sounds like a racing game.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this one is Pole Dash.
Pole Dash. Good job, Mommy. You should be a video game namer. Pole Dash.
Pole
Or
Dash.
pole position.
Pole position is a real
Very-
video game.
I know.
Okay.
Very popular game, Hammer Time.
Yeah. All right.
Am I right?
No, it's not. All right. So, do you guys want to talk about? Anybody have an idea of what this one might be?
We
You
both
guess-
do.
all right.
Oh,
All right. So, what do you think? What do you think it is?
it's Duck Game.
Oh, it is. Yes, you're correct. It's Duck Game.
Game.
Yeah. All right, Griffin. So, what is Duck Game?
Well, it's this game where you're ducks.
Yeah, you got it.
You are ducks.
You customize your character.
With only
And-
the hat, though.
Yeah, and there's like Elvis hair. There's like a car.
Yeah.
There's a pan.
Just say
and
what you do in the games.
They're like special weapons. There's like a hammer. There's a banana peel. There's like a mind controlling thing.
Yeah.
There's a flower.
Yeah, there's a flower.
Or like a book, you can just go wah, 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 and
Yeah.
you're reading the book.
And there's also like guitars and drums.
Yeah, it's one of those games. It's a lot like Stick Fight, but it's so silly because first of all, like when you die, your duck. It's very 8-bit. It's like very Nintendo-like graphics. And when you die, your duck just like flops, and you can grab somebody else's just like body and flop them around.
If you fall off the map, then you burst into feathers, and if you get burned,
Yeah, you turn
get
into a
to
little-
fried chicken.
Yeah, you turn into a little fried duck.
And
Little
also,
turkey.
if you throw like a table or a dead body at someone, they'll drop their gun and pick up that.
Right, yeah. So yeah, it's just, and there's a lot of really wacky guns. So yeah, it's just a fun little like try to get the other person game. So
Oh, okay.
We haven't
duck,
played that
duck
one in
game.
a
We
while.
haven't played that one in a
No,
while.
like missions.
Nope, that's just verses. All right, let's see this next one here, number 8. Okay, all right, Mom.
Stardew Valley.
Ooh. All right, kids, do you have a guess?
Staxel.
It is Staxel. So here, Mommy.
Right on that one.
Yeah.
Olivia, were you like purposefully giving me like wide eyes, like you know this one, Mom?
No, I wasn't trying to throw you off. I was just looking at you like, do you know this one?
Oh, okay.
So this is one that we've definitely played with the neighbors as well. But Mom, I would say Staxel is often called 3D Stardew Valley because it's yeah.
It's funny because I have no idea what Stardew Valley is.
So Stardew Valley is kind of a farm game, and this is a 3D farm game. You build a house, you get crops, you water your crops, you get it's kind of a
You get animals. I have this one world that I play on where I have like 4 cows, a billion chickens,
Yeah.
2 pigs, 2 sheep, and then like 5 dogs.
So then you take all the produce that you make to the market, get money to get more more seeds and more tools.
Where does
Animals.
stacking things come in?
I don't know.
It's like Minecraft.
Yeah, it's cubed. It's very cubed.
Lots
So
of cubes.
yeah, so it's kind of the same
Okay.
graphical style as Minecraft. So far as I think kids are perfect, and Mom, you've got 2. All right, that's good. All right, number 9.
I like this one.
Oh, all right.
I've played this one. I know for sure. This is the one about a donut.
Do you
This
know what
is
it's called?
this is the one about a hole where you swallow everything up. Everything in the world gets swallowed up
Yeah.
by a hole.
Okay.
It's just called Donut Be Left Behind.
No, it's not. Okay, so that's our answer.
No, it's called Donut.
Okay.
All right, kids, do you guys know
Dad's
what?
gonna give it to me.
Yeah, do you guys know what? Do you guys know what the name of the game is?
Donut County.
Donut County.
Just so you know, this
That's what I
game
said.
is not a family game. It's a single player
Yeah,
game.
so this is a unique one in that we've often played this, but other people will watch you while you play because this is a single player game, but it's very simple and it kind of fun and addicting. It's like if you are the type of person who likes everything to look like clean and flat and like just tidied up, this is a game where you start with a very small hole that you just direct around a scene and you
grass.
Yeah, and basically small items fall into this hole.
Oh, there's this one level where like you get big enough to eat a car.
Yeah.
And then you go big enough to eat 2 cars.
Buildings.
And then like
cars.
tons of cars. Mm-hmm. They're like more than 20 cars, and they would all drive into your hole, and
Yep.
you'll get like
Yeah.
massive.
because the traffic stuff.
Yeah, the more you eat, the bigger you get, right?
It's super fun.
Did you give it to her for getting
Yes. Mommy,
Yeah.
yeah, mommy needs every point. If she's close, I'm going to give it to her.
Yeah. It's
that?
only
This
fair.
game is
All right.
All
right.
Donut Be Left Behind.
All right.
The game is just called Donut.
All right. Question. All right, we're halfway done. Question number 10.
This is very piratey.
Do you
I will tell you that I've memorized this song because the computer that I play on is so incredibly slow. So I literally listen to that song for like 10 minutes.
It has to load for multiple minutes. Yeah.
More than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I
Sometimes.
don't know what the pirate game is called that you guys play, but I'm gonna
Okay.
guess Raft because it was mentioned earlier.
Okay. All right.
tonight.
Okay.
All right. All right, kids. Do you guys have a guess of what this title is? What is it?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's Sea of Thieves.
Of Thieves.
Yeah. So, Mom, I'm actually not going to give that one to you. I think you're a little bit too far off with Raft. Although it is another. They're
Raft
similar.
is a different game, and so it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Raft
But
is.
you do like sail around in the ocean.
Yeah, Raft is a building game where Sea of Thieves is kind of just like go on quests. Like,
You
oh,
still go to islands.
yeah, you sail to
Like you
islands.
Fight skeletons.
Fight skeletons. What's fun about Sea of Thieves is there's too many jobs on the boat to run the boat with one person. So somebody's got to look at the map so you can figure out if you're going the right way. Somebody needs to like raise or lower the sails while somebody else is steering, and like inevitably you make a mistake and it's just like really bad things happen. Like you'll run into a rock and a hole will break in the bottom of your ship. So while somebody's up top trying to like sail the ship, somebody has to go down below and start fixing the ship.
We have our own band.
Yeah, well, yeah, they let you play musical instruments.
Yeah.
And so when you play, they actually sync up together. So you play a song with one person on the drum, one person on the
Finn's
accordion.
on the drum. I'm on the accordion.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
on
know.
the
There's
thingy.
yeah, it's kind of like
And
a
Giddy,
you're on
whatever.
the-
yeah.
What are you
I
usually
don't
on?
even know.
Yeah.
I think I'm like banjo or something.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, and it's a game to have kind of silly fun. Like
I've
it's
played it once.
very loose, very loose.
That
So
makes me want to play it.
just listening to it. All right.
We
All
haven't
these
played it,
games,
and
I
we
wanna
haven't
play
played
all
this
of
one
them
in
now.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
while either.
Yeah.
Duck,
Duck
game and Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if you can get number 11. Mom's definitely heard
Just
it.
at the beginning, and then once he gets to the chorus,
Yeah,
he's
it-
like, "Oh, now
okay.
I know it."
Yeah, same with me. I think it's Super Smash Brothers.
All right. Mommy's guess is Super Smash Brothers. Kids, do you guys have a
3D,
guess?
3000. And you all looked at me like I was wrong, so
No.
I'm just adding things
Okay.
at the end
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
What, all right, what do you guys think it's called?
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, it is Super Smash Bros.
Bros.
Yeah.
Don't give it to her. She said 3,000.
No, it's okay. We'll give it to Mommy. Yes.
No.
It is Smash Bros. And it's hard to say.
Super Smash Brothers 3D.
I think its actual technical title is Super Smash Brothers Wii U because it's actually a different version
say
than
that.
yeah, it never says it. It
You
says
can link that in
Super Smash Brothers. I don't even know if it does that anymore. It
Okay,
used to.
like when it shows the title, it's real pixely, and it just says Super Smash Bros with a little dot
Yeah,
to show
yeah.
that it's abbreviated.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and that is a very popular, and I think popular with us, but popular with like when cousins or friends come over, because that is just all the different Nintendo characters just trying to hit each other off the stage. You've
And
probably heard of it.
That's one of those games where, like Hope said earlier, I lose track of where I am on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't remember even who my character is.
And then you're like walking
And it's
off the
so
screen.
Small. I
Yeah.
can't see it either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I walk off the screen.
It's still a good game, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun. All right, let's go to number 12.
Wow. You know what? That sounds like it needs to be someone's alarm for waking up in the morning.
Just to like repeat it, like. "Brr."
Do any of you use that as your alarm tone?
No, I
You
use
should.
SpongeBob.
You should.
SpongeBob remix, yeah.
Yes, that's what I wake up. Is it Raft?
No, that's a good guess. All right,
Okay, thank you.
kids, do you guys have a guess of what that game is?
Yes.
Evo.
Yep.
Heave ho.
Heave ho, yeah. So this is a game
I can see that.
yeah. So this is a game where you are basically just a little head with arms attached.
Potato with arms.
Yeah.
Eve,
And
Evo, Eve.
so it is a game where you have to play it cooperatively. Well, I guess you wouldn't have to, but it's one of those
really
games
hard.
that's really hard
Because
individually.
there were like huge gaps
Yeah, so but it's a game where basically you individually control the grip on your hands, and so you can throw people, and so you try to throw them from one to another, missing spikes and catching things, and so but it's cooperative.
Yeah, you can link hands, and then you can basically make one big one, but like
One big what?
Like kind
one
of rope
big,
of
like,
people,
rope.
rope of bodies.
Because like you can swing one way, but like to actually make it, you have to try to get to the edge. You have to swing one way, get to the edge, and then swing again to get to the edge.
Yeah. So it's a good co-op game. It's something if you want to play and like develop teamwork, because it is a lot of like, okay, it's a lot of like, all right, I'm gonna throw them. You get ready to catch, because you have to like click or you pull a trigger when you catch. So anyway, heave ho. Yeah, good communication. All right, number 13. All right, that's a tricky one.
I know it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is my favorite family game that we play, Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. Mommy's guess is Mario Kart.
Uh-huh.
All right. Kids, do you guys have a guess?
That's it.
All right, what is it?
Mario Kart 8.
It is Mario Kart 8, but we'll give it to Mommy.
Of course it is.
Don't give it to her.
Mario Kart Infinity.
Yes.
It does look like the infinity symbol, because
is.
the 8's like,
Yeah, and Mario Kart 8.
yeah. Good job, Mommy. I think you're making your
you.
comeback.
No.
Well, maybe, yeah.
No.
I think we are at the point, though, is even if the kids get all the rest wrong and you get the rest right, you might still lose.
I know if I have all right.
Raha.
All right,
Here we go.
number 14.
This is one I've never played before, also have never heard before.
Oh, no. All right, here it comes. It's time for another one of our segments called
Stardew Valley.
called Mom Makes Up a Video Game Name.
This is Robux.
That's from Roblox.
Yeah.
This is
This is so funny to me.
this is something you would need Robux for.
Oh, okay.
This is Roblox.
Oh,
You don't need Roblox to play Roblox.
Sure you do.
yeah, no, that's okay.
You need Robux
Then
to
what
look
are Robux
cool.
all about?
To look cool and do cool
to-
stuff in
They're
games.
purely ornamental.
Or
VIP.
yeah, or you can get VIP to certain games.
Customizations for
So
your
you never need
avatar.
Robux again, is what I'm hearing.
No.
No.
This
Okay.
is so funny to me since she said that because I play it all the time.
Yeah.
So am I right?
No.
Oh,
No, you're
bummer.
not.
Good try. Good try. All right. So, kids, what is the name of this? This was a tricky one. This is kind of a rare one. What is the name of this game?
Lethal League, that's
Yep.
what it was.
Lethal
I know it had
League.
League in it.
Yeah. So
It
the,
took me a while to get this,
Yeah,
and I've always
I
asked
know
him
what
to
it
play it,
was.
so I'm like, if I can't get it that soon, I don't think she's gonna get it.
yeah, no, this is a tricky one where basically you're on kind of a tennis court, and you've got a ball that you're trying to hit and bounce off the edges of the court to hit the other players. So you're kind of trying to hit them, but you can only hit them by hitting them with the ball. Lethal League. It's kind of fun. All right, number 15. These are getting a little harder, so we'll see.
Lethal League. I know it.
I'm gonna guess stick fight.
All right, kids, do you guys have a guess?
Yes,
What
I
do
do.
All right, what do you think
But
it
they
is?
don't.
All right, what do you think it is?
It is stick fight. Actually.
It is stick
It
fight.
is stick fight.
Yeah, it is.
Got
I
it.
didn't know Stick Fight had like.
Music.
Yeah.
yeah.
It does.
Okay,
Yeah.
the only
What do
music.
you listen to when you play the levels?
Yeah, that's true.
Gunfires.
And punching and blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
All right.
likes a little
Yes,
sarcasm.
it's stick fight. Yeah, a lot
got
of.
it.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah.
You nailed it. Okay, number 16.
I feel like there were some words in there that maybe you should have given it away. Am I right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with raft because it hasn't been played yet.
Okay, that's all right. All right.
Right?
Yeah,
Did I forget
yeah.
it?
You're right. All right. All right. What's your guy? What's kids? What's your guest?
Gang
Gang
beast.
beast.
Gang Beast. Yeah.
Gang beast.
Yeah. It actually says its name in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GBEAST.
I heard it, but I have no.
Gang beast.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I could not decipher that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was actually saying words until
Yeah.
Mommy brought it up. I'm like, wait.
I never knew it was spelling out the name. I thought it was like, hey, you woke up.
Yeah, it's just like-
I knew
like
it.
Yeah.
saying random letters.
Yeah, as we talked about, that's another fun family game of just beating each other up and trying to throw each other
like
out of a
we
ring.
said earlier.
Yeah. We've talked about that one already. All right, getting on to the last few here, guys. All right, number 17. Here we go. All right, this one's even a little bit more unique.
I know
Really?
It is, yeah.
Me and Griffin know
unique
it.
game.
Yeah.
Like, it just not as common. We're getting into some games that aren't as
Yeah.
popular.
Oh.
Not
For
really
us,
much people play.
Not many.
We've gotten to new games.
Well, it sounded colonial.
Hmm.
Like maybe somebody is establishing a place to live, maybe a garden,
Okay.
trading,
Mm-hmm.
earning money.
Sure.
And I imagine that's what Stardew Valley is. So
Oh.
I'm going to guess Stardew Valley.
Okay. All right, kids, do you guys have
Never
a guess?
heard that one before.
That's right.
Totally reliable delivery.
Totally reliable delivery service.
Yes, totally reliable delivery service.
Definitely
it.
knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mouthful.
yeah, it is. So this is a game. Sorry, Mom, you didn't get it right.
That's all right.
So this is a game where you go around making deliveries, but everything's super fragile and it's really hard to control. It's kind of like Gang Beasts, but like
It's so floppy.
yeah, it's very
Because, like,
floppy.
It's like you can be
if you-
trying to stand up and you'll like be standing on your head and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's really hard to control your
And
character.
you can do like a gorilla pose. It's like, oh.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's
Like
different buttons will like control different limbs and different like gestures. It's one of those. They've come up a lot more common of just games that are super hard to control, and so they make them kind of human fall flat or like
I've played that.
or like I Am Bread. Or
We've never tried that
No,
one.
or
but
I Am
I've
Fish,
seen
yeah,
it
things
on
like that.
a YouTube
games that are all about like hard to control characters.
We
Surgery
don't
Simulator.
really- We don't really do the deliveries. The only one that will be doing the deliveries is Daddy,
Yeah.
and we'll just be being in a tornado or jumping on the trampoline.
Your
Yeah.
hands go fly.
yeah.
Oh, I saw this video for Surgeon Simulator, and he was trying to find this guy's kidney, and then he slapped him. He's like, "Where's your kidney? Where's your kidney?"
I think that was like a VR game.
Oh yeah, I've been
it's
playing
a
it in
VR
VR.
game.
Yeah. Okay, last one. We'll see. If, this is the last one, number 18. We'll see if Mommy can get this one.
I'm going to go ahead and put out 3 guesses that have not been submitted. That have
Stardew Valley, Raft, and Hammer Time.
3 guesses of games that have not been played yet.
Okay.
So you will give it to me because
All right.
I.
If one of these three is the right answer,
Right.
then I'll give you the point.
Okay. Raft,
Okay.
Stardew Valley,
Okay.
and The Legend of Zelda.
Okay. All right, kids, do you guys have a guess?
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the
Breath
Wild.
of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
I was right.
Wild.
That's the one I was thinking of.
No,
I literally
We have
looked
a
at
picture
the
of
picture.
it.
I
I
know,
started
but
laughing
there,
at you.
There's like one that was made in like really long ago.
I know.
And it's still called The Legend of Zelda.
I know. I
You
think
never said which one.
That's true.
but I looked at that
think-
poster.
It has different
So
music.
What do you think,
me,
Daddy?
got a
me
point.
as
He's got a
me
point.
as a very generous quiz host,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Don't.
give mommy the
Don't.
point.
But it's like 18 to 7, guys.
right, exactly.
Not even
Yes.
7.
It is
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, so
18 to
it's,
7.
so this is another one of those games. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is another one of
It's
those
more
games.
popular.
It is. Oh yeah, it's very popular. It's one of the most popular games, maybe the last 10 years. But it's also a single player game.
Right.
So it's one of those that we've had to we've played more by watching another person play, or
And like I'll always be on a boss fight, and then I'll ask you to play for me.
yeah, Griffin will be like, hey, can you just do this? Yeah. So
Since it's the end, I have a point that I wanna
Make?
say
Okay.
because now it's the end, so
Sure.
I can say it. This I've been longing to say. Stardew Valley
Yeah.
is a single player game,
yeah,
Okay.
that's
and
true.
we don't even play it anymore.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah.
why or how that game got
Yeah.
lodged in my brain.
Maybe we'll have
And
to.
Hammer Time. If we don't know
It's
what that
Hammer
is,
Time.
yeah.
we
Why
don't
would you
even know what
guess
Hammer
it?
Time is.
I'll play a song for you later and I'll introduce
time.
you.
Yeah. Well, good job, everybody. I think, kids, you've proven that you at least have a good memory about the music of games we've played before.
We
got
just
all of
play
them.
video games a lot.
Yeah,
We
so
got
that,
all of
that is one of our favorite family activity.
Yeah.
Is get
You
together.
got 45 minutes before bed.
That's right. Let's just yeah.
Do
No,
you-
not right now. We're
you
just
know
saying
I
what
mean?
happens.
Yeah, this is when we break those things out.
Yeah. Like, hey, let's play a game right before bed, and yeah, we'll
Like in
we'll do that all
45 minutes,
together.
it'll only be 3 o'clock.
All right. So, yes, that is our quiz. Good job, kids, getting a perfect score with your brains combined. Yeah. If there are any family video games that you like to play with your family and you want to share them with us, you can give us a call at our call-in line, our voicemail line. You can call us at 61-AIR-0-VOLT and leave us a message. Or if there are any of those games that you've played before, some of those are a little bit unique. So I don't know how many other people play some of those games, but definitely been family
Maybe
favorites.
give one a shot.
Well, thank you, kids, for coming on and sitting with us and listening to video game music. I hope you liked it.
Thank you for putting Spirit Fair in there. I really wanted it.
Now
that
it's
was a
time to play all those video games.
Yeah, that's a good
Exactly.
yeah, you get it feeling. So, okay, that is all we're going to have for today's show. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Next time.
Bye.
He's Luke, she's Deb, and I'm Olivia.
Ta-da.
Flowing through the seas of time, memories that were left behind bring us closer to the end of this journey where we grew as friends. Take me through the mist and storms in waters that are still unknown. Under guiding starlit sky, we will learn how to say goodbye. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all. But it's okay, we'll be together.